Good morning, Internet, and welcome to Memento May. I'm not even going to hesitate. I really want to get into this. Something disturbs your sleep. You open your eyes. Silhouette is floating above the bed, illuminating the room with its seeming light. Fluid and featureless. In its form, it was much more like a mental image than a real object in front of your eyes. You can feel the cold. It radiates, your feathers stand on end. How bright. Who are you? Where's Maria? You don't even have a mouth to answer me. I need to find Maria first. Check the drawer. I remember what's inside, but not the code that opens it. Seems like the ghost doesn't even recognize this lockbox. Open the closet. Closet won't open. Weird. Maybe I can use something to break inside. What will you do? Well, at the moment, leave. Alright, guess we're going downstairs. Inspect the candy in the frame. Near the stairs, there's a frame covering a hole in the wallpaper with an old candy pinned to it. We take the frame with the candy. Hell yeah. Frame on the wall attracts the attention of the silhouette following you. Inspecting its contents, the spirit seems to take a clearer form. Is it really? No, this needs to be tested. You need to find something else. Never seen those candies in the stores anywhere else. Kinda weird. This one's almost thrown out by Maria's parents when it still resided on the shelf. But after a rampage that came after they never touched her things without asking her first, even old, no longer edible candies. Mary, however, still decided to put it in a frame away from sin. I even feel a little sorry for her parents. How could they have known? This candy is a gift from a kid thankful for a little treated wound. If only I would make her gifts more often, maybe then she would be hanging near this frame. Kitchen, Maria's room, hallway. Whoa! Inspect the axe. It's an axe laying on the floor. The handle is rotting and seems to be stained with something. Kind of flimsy. Will you take the axe? Yes. Should be useful. Okay, if that's the case, and I know it's flimsy, let's go back to the room. I can use something to break it. Break into the door with the axe. Open closet. That was a spirit. Seems like something held the door from the inside and didn't let it open. Inside, on the top shelf, there's a smooth rock painted with patterns. Will you take the rock? Yeah. You show the sea rock to the ghost. It is truly her. You took it as a memento from our first trip to the sea. Your habit of collecting trinkets and all sorts of things is amusing. You also were so set on not living the sea waters that had almost dragged you back to the beach. You burned your shoulders terribly. I can imagine how painful it was. I'll sleep on it later. Alright, kitchen. There's an unfinished wooden figurine on the kitchen table. A peacock. A pelican. Depicted on its so small sculpture, they wouldn't realize well detailed right now, but are already recognizable. The log from which those birds shaped flow out of serves them as a pedestal. This project of Maria's, making it should have become a symbol of our long friendship, but it seems that it won't have a chance to be finished. I think the figurine still haven't stuck in her memory that, well, the ghost can't recognize it. Inspect the kitchen timer. Metal timer in the shape of an egg. Okay. Sounds are only louder here. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, so we can't go that way. Alright, let's go back this way. No, not that way. Maria's room, kitchen... No, this hall. This hall. Enter the hall. Enter leave Maria's house. Entrance of the door, floor covered in fresh blood. Maria, something happened. Enter the right hall. Whoa! The ghost pulls you away from the doorway at the last second. Almost got noticed. How is this even possible? What was that? First it was the ghost, and now that. Am I hallucinating, or am I still asleep? You obsessively pinch your hands and give some comfort, consuming terror. If only you could wake up. Something needs to be done. Holding back your sobs, a demon poking around in a corpse right behind the corner wouldn't improve the situation. You get up and decide to get away from this room as quickly as possible. Covered in blood. What will you do? Escape? You open the door, go out of the house to the field as quiet as you can. Wooden plank on the porch treacherously creaks, attracting the attention of the monster inside the house. You call for the attention of the village people. Some of them are angered this early awakening, look at you with worry on their faces, trying to understand what happened. Your disturbing retelling of the incidents is interrupted by a familiar cough somewhere behind. She's lying. This lunatic tried to kill me. Your whole body goes numb in fear. How is this even possible? What should I do? Don't listen to those demon lies. They didn't listen to your words. You were knocked on the ground, grabbed. It seemed like they saw the truth in the words of the possessed corpse, not yours. Afraid for his daughter, Maria's father won't listen to the excuse of someone who tried to murder his daughter. Mercy is not to be expected. Ending number 1, murderer's stigma. Alright, I'm back again where I was before I lost everything by trying to take the escape ending. So there are multiple endings to this one. But the question is, what can I do now? Unfinished wooden figurine on the kitchen table, peacock, small pelican, bird flow, Project Maria's asking, figurine still haven't stuck in her memory. She can't recognize it. Can't get near it while the thing's in the hall. I need to lure it out somehow. But how? Don't leave the house. Can't enter there. Check Maria's room some more. Check the drawer. Remember what's inside, but not the code that opens it. I think 3 was the beginning, and 8 was the third digit, or was it the last one? 3, 8. Okay, so I need to help her remember to be able to get the to get access to it. Nothing useful left in there. Okay, if that's the case, oh, the egg timer. In the kitchen sink, the egg timer. Will you start it? Yeah. The timer will go off soon. I need to hide. Every move is one to count on. Okay, so she did take the body already. Dumbbell on the floor covered in drawn geometrical organic patterns. Will you take the dumbbell? Yeah, take it. I tried lifting it once. Physical training isn't really my type of thing. Where do you even find the strength to do it? Why you don't have the strength for such a basic thing? In a strong body, there's a strong spirit. My path to spirituality lies through God. If you came over more often, we could have trained together. Too bad it's no longer possible. At least we can still talk to each other. Isn't that a miracle in itself? The heavy burden of an athlete is with me now. Alright, back out of here. Back out of here. Quick footsteps approaching. You are knocked down to the floor. Cold hands on your throat let you take even a single breath. Space twisted into a smile. Something other than the muscles and her gaze irrevocably empty. Attempts to break the stranglehold is growing futile. Your own strength is fading with your consciousness. Hit her with the dumbbell! Sudden pain caused by displacement of your neck bone. Loss of any other sensations, your last moment. Spirit who came this night couldn't remember itself, dissolved and dissolved. The same happened to you. Ending number 2, Forgotten Ghosts. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so what happens if I pick up the dumbbell and then take the other route? Because there's the one in the kitchen. If I go to the kitchen, do I still get murderized? I can get closer to the monster and stay unnoticed through this door. But I can't fight it without a good weapon. Quick footsteps approaching you. You're knocked down to the floor. Oh, I've got limited movement. Okay. I'll be back. Okay, back to where I was before. Let's do this and not panic. Because it's not on a time limit, it's on a movement limit. It looks like. So, timer will go off any second. Need to hide. Stairs, upstairs. Downstairs, to the left. In here. Take the dumbbell. Quick footsteps approaching. You were knocked to the... Oh, come on! Okay. I have a theory that the stuff... Because it's in my pockets, specifically, that the amount of stuff that I have in my pockets matters, so I'm going to try something different. Let's grab that just to get her starting to form. We grab the axe. We use it to break this open because it'll immediately break the axe. But rather than open it up and pick up the stone, we're going to run over here, witness her being, like, dug through like they're looking for her kidneys. Her highly functioning kidneys. Go over here, turn the egg. Run back here. Maybe run to the left? Pick this up. Back off here. Back over here. Take off up here. And bing, boom, bow. We've got access to the rock, which will then give her the rest of her memories. Your habit of collecting trinkets of all sorts is amusing. Well, how else do I anchor the memories of our trips? Taking photos, maybe? If you only didn't forget the camera every time. It broke like a long while ago. Did it? Yeah. You're also set on not living the sea waters that I had to almost drag you back to the beach. You burned your shoulders terribly. I can imagine how painful it was to sleep later. I remember what's inside, but not the code to open it. The code for the lockbox is 3682. Is this really necessary? Thank God. There isn't a thing in this house more memorable for you than this. There it is, the obsession of the object of your obsession, anxieties, and most vivid memories. No matter how much I tried to stop you, your curiosity and pursuit of absolute truth were stronger. The symbol of entropists who took control over the village 3 years ago. They were no joke. You know your actions cost lives for our neighbors. Seems like you got carried away with it too. Got carried away with it too much. You are met again with this familiar, filled with guilt and sorrow and the look on her eyes. Sorry to remind you of this, but it changed you so much. Took over your whole life. You sigh and carefully put the amulet around Maria's neck. Looks like it's working. Her image is the clearest it's been, and her presence in the room grows as well. Tears appear in her eyes. She smiles. Watch out! Ugh. You curl up on the floor in pain, holding on to the wound in your stomach. Tears blur the vision of your terrified ghost calling you. Her voice is getting quieter. It's your last moment. Was there something before the darkness surrounding you? There should have been, isn't it? Was it always like that? Something's wrong. You're missing something. Someone's voice. Who is it? I won't forget you. Ending number 4, reunion. I'm missing an ending. Alright, I think I have a rough idea of what ending I'm missing currently. Fluid and feature lists for Okay. Let's run over here. Inspect the axe. Take the axe with us. It's time to murder. And then we'll help the ghost after if we have to, but... Let's go! Go, egg! Downstairs! To the left! Round the corner! I can get closer to the monster and stay unnoticed through this door. What will you do? Kill it! You left the axe above your head, preparing for a strike. What am I doing? What if I kill her? There's no way back. Do it. I shall burn in hell for this. Blood of blue and red hues splatter in all directions. Corpse falls to its knees. How could you? After dealing with the monster, you leave the house. Tell about what happened to the village people. You managed to prove that you weren't the one who killed Maria. You warned everybody about the new danger of unknown creatures like this one, whose victim was Maria herself. Her father, in charge of protecting the village and maintaining order, makes you the village's exorcist. As the sun rises, the spirit, still not remembering itself, dissolves, and you never recover from what happened that night. Every night you hope to see the illuminating silhouette before your eyes again. But the only thing following through the nightmares is the old incident. Ending 3, the exorcism. Alright guys, that was Memento May. Not bad. A lot shorter than I was expecting it to be. But I think we got all the endings. That being said, decent game. I was Bew. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Later.